Hey everybody, Bonnie Gillespie, and this is a short one because today we're gonna JFDI. Just fucking do it. And if you're not the swearing type, then it's Jedi. Just effing do it, because effing is EFFIN apostrophe, technically. Anyway, JFDI. You know the difference between fear that is blocking you from doing something because your fear is a good thing. You know the difference between that thing in your gut that's like, I'm uneasy and there's a reason I'm uneasy and maybe I need to do some more research. You know the difference between actual legitimate fear and the kind of fear that's trying to keep you from forward motion. That's a fear of failure, fear of success, fear of the unknown that exists at the next tier, fear of outgrowing what expectations exist for you in your family structure, social structure, where you're supposed to be the one who struggles. And suddenly, if you're the one who's successful, you've completely changed the rules for the entire social situation, and that change is uncomfortable. Almost everyone who wants to achieve something yet doesn't, it does come down to their lack of interest in upsetting the status quo. So the JFDI thing is so incredibly powerful for me because whatever the resistance is, and the resistance in the Stephen Pressfield way, if you've not read The War of Art by Stephen Pressfield, immediately read that book. You can also read Turning Pro and Do the Work. These are follow-up books to that are equally spectacular. On getting really clear on labeling resistance and getting it shoved out of the way so that you focus on doing the work, which is so often what moves things forward in so many ways. I really want you to get clear that once something is labeled as resistance, you don't even really need to dig deep about it. You don't need to do the inner work of, well, why do I have this block? And what is this childhood tape that's running for me? Or is this from a past life? Or, is this thing that my acting teacher from years ago that he said it's so true, and I actually have to fix this thing or I'm never going to be successful? Like, it doesn't matter. All of it is labeled one big thing: resistance. And once you've labeled it resistance, the cure is label it resistance, push it out of the way, and get to fucking work. Just fucking do it. So today's work is all about labeling some things as just fucking do it. I'm not going to get it done otherwise, so I just have to fucking do it. And the JFDI list can be incredibly powerful because then you're not waiting for any reason to do it except that it is on the list, and that's the only way it's going to get done. And this can come down to things like, I got to pay my bills, and I'm not interested in sitting down to pay my bills, and I got lots of reasons I don't want to pay my bills, but you know what? You got to pay your bills, so you just fucking do it. To the things like creating your own content, writing down that target list, getting very specific about your next tier research. There's absolutely something that at this very moment you're not moving forward because of where it sits in your gut. And I'm asking you to consider that you may be able to make a different relationship with this thing just by moving forward on it. There's a wonderful quote that it actually is something that Oprah said on an episode that I watched in like 1997. She said, discipline comes from doing it. And I was like, I love that phrase, and I'm going to use it liberally. And I did at the time, and I continue to this day. Discipline comes from doing it. The way you become disciplined about anything is just by doing it and then doing it again and showing up for yourself. And that consistency, which you know has been an important part of this entire program, is going to serve you very, very well. So I ask you, what is on your JFDI list? And will you just fucking do it? Till next time, stay ninja.